Guys, I actually got a new truck, 2018 Ford F-250. I'm swapping all the equipment over to it right now. I actually got it about a week ago and was trying to swap all the equipment over, but wasn't going according to plan. The shelf was actually kind of difficult to make, so I'll show you how I made it here. And then I think I'll do a separate video of like a full tour. So this was just kind of be like a vlog kind of thing of me putting equipment on it, seeing, kind of experimenting with where I want things to go. But here's the truck. There it is, extended cab, long bed. So I finally got room for 3 hose reels up there. I actually found out that on my other truck, I would have had room on the 6-foot bed, but I had the, the water tanks coming all the way out here, so it chopped off like a good 1.5 feet. And right now, this is temporary. I've got this ladder rack here, because obviously we need ladders. And look how much, it's robbing me of probably like almost 2 foot there, maybe 1.5 feet, and at least a foot right there. So probably 2.5 feet of bed space is being robbed by this ladder rack, or not even bed space, I should say the shelf area, because like you can see here, now we're actually bypassing the hose reel. The guy who makes the Flow Pros, Judd West, gave me that idea, and I see Joe Deary do it. So, I guess they're both doing something right? So it should improve our draw rate a little bit, and hopefully it gives us a little bit more power. But we still have the 5.5 gallon per minute pull start, which sucks. I tried a key start. I tried to put a key start on that's over there. Sorry, look how messy this is. This is how it gets when I'm swapping stuff over. But I was trying to put a key start on, and I found out that it only works on models that are 2011 and older. That one's like 2021, so it didn't work. So I'll probably upgrade to a key start 8 GPM soon, and hopefully put a 100-gallon tank back there. This F-250 with a 55-gallon tank is probably a little bit overkill, so I kind of want to, get my money's worth. But I got to put a pretty good deal on this thing. It's only got 20,000 miles, like I said, 2018, so I'm excited to hit the road running 2023. Show you how this hose reel works. I did the same thing that I did in my last truck, 3 4x4s, and then I got this real heavy-duty plywood. It's like 1 inch thick. And then I built shelves, right? Boom, 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 3 2x4s. And then I have 3 2x4s going onto the bed, but not drilled in. I didn't drill into this bed at all. And like I said, this is just temporary, but this is kind of a clever idea. If you're driving with this and you start making turns, all those hose reels will start like bowing. The shelf will bow back towards the truck because, the center of gravity when you're turning to the right is to the right, so it's gonna push it away. So we went ahead and ratchet strapped it to this ladder rack, to the bolt that holds it in, and this thing is just not going anywhere now. I can shove it, dude. It doesn't freaking move at all. This is little pieces of Alumalite, I think it's called. My dad had it laying around. He built signs, so shout out to him for that. This is the new electric hose reel. Still got to get this thing all wired in, but I'm excited to have that this year. And then the same old 2 reels for the soft wash and for the feed hose. I'm gonna get some quotes. To build out a new aluminum skid. I want to see how much it costs me, because that's obviously ideal. If a truck breaks down or something, you just have to get a forklift and lift it off and then drop it in a new truck. So that would be nice, but I'm not sure how much it's going to cost. So this will just be temporary for now. I have another general pump. It's actually over the feed hose reel, but right now I'm just kind of looking at putting in a rinse, 3-way ball valve to rinse my downstream injector. Also have to, what else do I have to do? I have to run to Home Depot, get some hoses and some fittings and stuff like that. I've got to plumb up the whole power washer, so I need more 1/4 inch to run back for the, what's it called? The bypass? For the unloader. Brain fart. So I need to get some more 1/4 inch. I'm going to get some 3/4 inch to feed the machine, and some 3/4 inch to run from that feed hose reel to the water tank. But I think that's about it. I can probably start drilling or mounting this battery box up here. I think I gotta get some more wire actually. So yeah, maybe I'll try to mount as much stuff as possible and then run over to Home Depot, but I've also been yapping a lot, so maybe I'll stop. All right, got the whip line in, just got this thing in from Panhandle. Put a stainless steel quick connects on them, and I'm doing it this way. I don't know if I want to do it like this. I got a 6 foot and a 4 foot one, I think. This one's 6 foot. So my thought process was I want it to sit as flat as possible right here so we don't have to be like jumping things over it, shoving things under it. But I don't know if I like this whole like 90-degree turn and it's not sitting as flat as I want. We'll probably keep it like this for the first couple days, and then, you know, if it's causing issues for the guys, and then we'll change it up, you know, no big deal. Next, I gotta go, I think I'll go to Home Depot now. Actually, I'll probably mount that battery box first, then go to Home Depot. I gotta get wires to run. I mean, those are obviously very short, so I gotta be able to extend my alligator clips all the way to that battery box right there. Still gotta wire in that electric hose reel, which, you know, I'm not great at electrical, so I kind of showed it to my dad, but he said it'd be pretty easy. And then I also gotta make a PVC pipe with some 1/2 inch, drop it in there as if it's like a drop stick to rinse out the downstream injector so we can keep it on mix, and then put like a 3-way ball valve in there, turn it, keep it on mix, and flush everything out. That way hopefully that ball valve lasts us forever. It's one of the General Pump stainless steel ones, so, you know, theoretically it should, I guess. So let's get back to it. It's kind of funny finding things that I kept and thought I'd get any use out of. Like, are you kidding me? I can't even move this thing at all. Like, what made me think I would be able to use this in the future? All right, so I've got the Flow Pro kind of mocked up in here. It's secured to that tank with a motorcycle strap, and it's pretty strong. And I was able to mount some piece of plywood, you know, mount all that salt flush equipment right there, and then run everything back behind it. So it actually makes it look pretty clean in here. I've got those, you know, I've got the battery mounted right here, the Flow Pro, almost fell over. Wires running to right here. So now I'm just gonna run to Home Depot, bring my list, get everything to wire up this automatic reel. What else do I have to get? I have to get a bunch of hose. Looks like I gotta get a couple connections and all that stuff. I just gotta, you know, plumb up the power washer, and then I think I'm pretty much good to go. Toss all the other stuff in the truck, get the ladders up there. And this week I've got a full schedule booked solid. So, you know, we're booked out about a week and a half right now. March 4th, I think. So, you know, I think it's already looking like March is going to be a record-breaking month. You know, it's going to be a bigger month than any month was in 2022. So that's super exciting. I'm really excited to just keep leveling up this year. I want to keep making YouTube videos like this, keep showing the process, because, you know, it's not all fun and games. Actually, yeah, this is probably the worst thing that happened to me today. This fingernail, I don't know if you can see, but it's starting to bruise up. I smashed it trying to tighten or loosen the connection. I can't even remember what I was doing. But that's gonna be black and blue tomorrow. So, you know, it's not always fun. This is a Sunday right now, and I'm in the shop. I'm working hard, and it's kind of the stuff that you don't see. You know, you always see the sunshine and rainbows on TikTok and stuff like that, but this is how it is. So let's go get this Home Depot run, and then I'll be back here, and hopefully I can wrap up within the next couple hours. I've spent so much time in my life standing here looking at this section of Home Depot, and if you run a power washing company too, I'm sure you know what I mean. You know what I mean by that, man. Too many long days spent looking for the right fitting and all that stuff, but got all my stuff back at the shop. Got some hose, like I said I was gonna get. 2 sections of 10-foot, 3/4 inch, and then a bunch of 1/4 inch. But as I'm saying this, I'm thinking, I wonder if this is a 3/8 inch. Yeah, and I think it is. It looks like the what's it called? The unloader is 3/8 inch, so maybe we'll have to go back. I think I have time, you know. I think I still have like an hour or so before they close, but we can still use this 1/4 inch, so that's okay. They also didn't have they didn't have any at all, any brass fittings. And I can't find my wire that I just got. Oh, there it is, just under the bag. But they don't have any, for whatever reason, they don't have any 1/2 or 3/4 inch hose barb brass fittings. So I had to get all polypropylene. So this is going to be for the inlet to the power washer, the feed hose, or the feed drop stick hose barb, and then also at the end of the feed hose reel. So it's all going to be poly instead of brass. You know, maybe tomorrow I'll check the hardware store right across the street that's closed right now, see if they have any. But I think we should be good to go for now. I'm still, just blasting music and trying to enjoy myself here. Look how thick this wire is. for the electric hose reel. It's crazy. I think I'll try to do this first. It's 6 gauge. So I think I'll try to do this first, wire up this electric hose reel, and then see how that goes, and then move on to the plumbing for the power washer. Here working on the hose reel. I know I have to put a circuit breaker in there, but, you know, I'm kind of just trying to test it right now. I'm not, like I said, you know, don't laugh at me. Electrical is not my thing. So I've got the positive ran to right there where I believe it's supposed to be ran. And it, you know, if I put it on there, it doesn't matter if it's not do anything. So I think it's because it's not grounded or, you know, good enough, I guess. They said they have it grounded to itself. That's kind of how it comes, like grounded right there. So I'm gonna run another wire from my battery terminal right here to the like same spot I have the positive going. I'm not sure if that's, you know, how you do it, but it's what I'm gonna try. Let's see if it works. All right, that was definitely not the right way to do it. Just like, you know, did what I was just doing, like I told you, and connected the negative, and big spark. Like I said, I mean, like, chip this thing out like pretty bad. You can see that. Pretty good gash, and it didn't get hurt or anything, just scared me. But I mean, you know, you guys are probably laughing at me. Probably laughing at me like, why would you try it that way? I just don't know anything about this whole electrical side of things. I watched the video and I thought that was right. Definitely not. So I don't know, I'm gonna try to call up this guy who I share the shop with, who knows a little bit more about electrical work. Also, I'm gonna watch a couple more videos right now, how to hook up these reels. We'll see if I can figure it out. I did get it figured out. I ran the ground up to this bolt right here, and it was spinning, but it kept like not like this. You can see it from here actually. This cover thing is like bent, so it kept hitting it when it would rotate. So I'm gonna take the cover off, see if I can straighten it out, and then put it back on, shorten up that ground wire, and then I'll get the hose on this thing. Bowed right here, so I gotta fix that. Pretty messy, but making some good progress here. This thing's all working, all good to go. So like to see, I fixed that thing from scraping. Just had to bend it over, and also these things right here are adjustable, so I was able to bump it over to the right a little bit and tighten it down. Got the feed hose all set up. I accidentally cross-threaded the garden hose to barb connection right there, so I gotta get a new one tomorrow morning. So that's all ready to go, you know, but can't connect it yet. Got the feed hose for the machine set up. This is all 3/4 inch. Hopefully it gives me a little bit better flow. And this is what I was talking about. Like right here, I'd prefer brass connection or stainless steel even, but I had to go for poly because that's all that, or I don't know, whatever kind of plastic it is, because that's all that they had at Home Depot. I am wiring up my pump right now. Just got to put some longer cords on than those gator clips. This ended up being a little bit of an issue too. We had to drill into the side to fit these fat ass 6 gauge wires in for the reel. And then also that we had to notch this right here because I didn't think about putting the lid on when I mounted the battery box. So kind of a doozy right here, but like I said, all temporary. We can always change things, real easy to change things when everything's wood and just like, you know, wire nuts. So I think I'm about to call it a night. My dad's out grabbing me some food. He was just here helping me. So he's getting me some Wawa. I'm gonna finish wiring this, and then I don't think I'll build the drop stick to rinse the downstream injector tonight. I think that seems like a tomorrow task as of right now. But yeah, pretty good progress today. I've got the bypass set up to bypass the manifold. And the Flow Pro's right over there, man. We're ready to rock and roll tomorrow. We got a full schedule this week. Hopefully tomorrow I can build this drop stick so we can keep this downstream injector rinsed. Also, I'll probably do the, or get all the hose on tonight, but that should be pretty simple. So, guys, thanks for watching. I'll catch you on the next one. Sure to subscribe. Keep watching me grow my business. I'm having fun with the YouTube thing. You know, I make videos when I can, and I'll go nuts with it, but I'm having fun with it. So I will see you guys in the next one.